Man, if you don't get your boosted, boosted, roosted, roosted, roosted looking ass. You don't get your boosted, boosted, roosted, doosted, loosted looking ass off my shit. Go back to sleep. I love you. I love you. I love you. Huh? Huh? What did you say? What'd you say?
Turn on the Bob Burger.
I'll turn on your black burger. Huh?
You are my black burger.
I am your black burger.
I turned you on
I love you.
I love you.
Sam, you are my black burger. Bro. How would I turn on your mom's burgers, huh? I'm just kidding. Do you need the audio? Okay.
I'm sorry for what I watched cartoons with my son.
I know audio coming from shit. I bet. I'm like, ain't no audio coming from shit, bro. What the fuck's going on?
I can watch with no audio.
I know, but the audio wasn't coming from shit.
How are we doing the same thing at the last one?
Oh, I can hear it. Hold on. I can hear it. Where are the headphones? Where are the headphones? Yo, what the fuck? Yo, what you just stand there to me to look at me, nigga? Fuck you. Fuck you. Huh? You can't see that? Oh shit! I'm sorry. Y'all sitting there looking. What up, JD? JD Reyes? JD Reyes? What's up, Brain Rock Meta? Brain Rock Meta. You ain't trying to spin, I'm taking his road. Bro, hop in that car trying to jack what you owe me.
keep on riding my cars, but they get them. I'm hopping on cars, a big shit, nigga. I'm hopping on cars, I think my foot is up in that car, try to go get them. I already told them, chill for a minute. I already told them niggas I ain't shot the V and shot niggas in the bread. Nigga got shot, start doing the grill. He ride by Walker, I got him a plan. Ride by Walker, got him a head up high with a counter, a brand new officer. Driving, that's all that I need. I'm hopping the car, get down on my knees. Get down, get down. I bet you a nigga can't get up. I hit with a switchy, I hit with a 300 black, or the nigga can't get up. Yes.
Damn, y'all coming in quick. Holy shit. Holy shit, y'all coming in quick. What the fuck? Where my lighter at? Where the fuck my lighter at? Where the fuck my lighter at?
Get the fuck out of here.
Use the stove. I'm smoking a bomb. I'm smoking out of a bomb. Use the stove. The drive, that's all I'm gonna need.
Kato, this is crazy.
Is it dead? Is it dead? He's not dead. That's me if I was in the zombie apocalypse. That's me if I was in the zombie. Like my nigga, if let it be a zombie apocalypse. That's how I'm dipping. I'm dipping just like that. Oh shit! Fuck no. Oh, fuck no shit. He said 9! 9! Steven! 9! 9! Steven!
King of the V's, nigga. I can't go say who crackers, bitch. I can't say my name, nigga.
Fanta. Fanta. Thank you. My dentistry is unparalleled. My lungs though.
Get your ass cracked, dissing in them songs. Fucking with 30, right on your own. Got dreads, got left with a shot in his dome. Number one
I have severe dentistry issues myself. Hey, I'm gonna let y'all know something. I got a broken tooth right here. Will I sell you a tooth or two? I'm at least need 25 a tooth. I need at least 25 a tooth. At least. No. 25,000. I need at least 25K for one of my teeth, bro. Fuck no. At least 25,000, by the way. He said you're a horrible human being. I'm a hustler, gang. I'm a hustler, gang. My teeth are very important to me. That's rude. That's rude. Don't you got insurance? He said, "Sup, boss? How's life? Just jumped on. Phenomenal. What's up, man? How you living? Wait, are you in Jordan's server? Aren't you in Jordan's server? Phenomenal. I swear to God, I recognize that name. New Zealand. Shout out to New Zealand, bro. I fuck with New Zealand heavy. Y'all just, man, I just fuck with New Zealand heavy, bro. Shout out to New Zealand, bro. I have a few New Zealand buddies on Discord. And the ones that I do have, they're cool as fuck, bro. So I fuck with y'all. And most. That's hello. Kyle from New Zealand. That's hello. Damn, they got their own language too. I didn't even know that. Bitch, my dish keep trying to set me laughing right now, back by the rack. Bitch, my dish keep trying to set me. Bitch, my dish keep trying to. The more you know, man. That's the American education system for you. I don't know shit. But how to make some money, that's it. I don't know shit but how to make some money, bro. That's the American education system for you. It's a native language of New Zealand. That's fire. I didn't know that till literally now, bro. That's good to know. The more you know. I like learning little tidbits like that, bro. And not even little tidbits, bro. That's something to know. That's something to know. That is something to know. You don't want to be ignorant. Oh my God, bro. The way they do Jordan is just crazy, man. The way they do this, man, is just crazy. They got no chill on this, man. Come on. Lettuce on a turtle shell. What the fuck? Hold on. Oh, shout out C4D 30. Shout out C4D.
Dropping this diss track, yeah, you know what you get. Heard you in the cipher, sounding mighty weak. Fresh out of the toy box, still trying to peek. You
Hey.
had lettuce on the turtle shell bun.
Damn! Had a lettuce on a turtle shell
You know what
bun.
you get. Heard you in the cipher, sounding mighty weak. Fresh out of the toy box, still trying to peek. You got a head of lettuce on the turtle shell bun. Looking like a burger that ain't fully done. I'm on Damo News, reporting the facts. You just a potato with some plastic attachments. Stop clowning on the block, you got no static. Stop clowning on the block, you got no static.
Grrr. Stop. He made that with Gemini. Oh my God. If you meet, tell them. Hold on. We gotta figure out what that shit. I gotta figure out how to pronounce that, so I don't butcher. I gotta figure out how to pronounce that. Oh. That's fire. That's fire, dude. Holy buckets, man. Whoa. Hold on. Blacks for Trump? You're out of your goddamn fucking mind if you think blacks for Trump. Get the fuck out of here, dumbass. Blacks for Trump, my dick, nigga. Keep that cool ass shit over there, bitch. Oh my god. Oh my god. Bro. Oh my god, I should bear you. But I'm gonna let everybody point and laugh. Cause you retarded. You're a coon. You're a fucking raccoon. That's what you are, bro. You're mentally retarded. You're a fucking coon. Get your Officer Tatum ass out my face, bro. Go cry for Charlie Kirk, bro. Get the fuck out of my face, bro. Go hail Peter Thiel. Go on, get on your hands and knees Get on your hands and knees right now and say, "We love you, Benjamin Netanyahu." The fuck? Oh my God. Oh my God. I cannot believe that you would just come on here with that bullshit. With that straight bullshit. Goddamn. Y'all. I'm damn near about to cut this fucking stream, bro. This nigga's a retard, bro. I'm damn near about to just say, fuck this nigga, bro. Make some music, bro. Yeah, fuck this nigga, bro. Let's make some music. I can't, bro. This thing. Yo. Yo. Oh. Oh my God. This guy's gonna give me a fucking headache, bro. This guy. Oh my God. Oh my God. So you want a president who spits in your face? So you want a president who would just blatantly spit in your face instead of being honest with you and taking accountability and actually doing the right thing and actually doing what's good for this fucking country? This nigga has poured this fucking country down the drain. Down the drain. And you're telling me he's a great leader. This nigga has destroyed the morale of damn near every single American in this fucking country. And you're telling me he's a great leader. Ruining it. Bro, you realize Israel's not even fucking with Iran anymore? What the fuck are we doing? Isn't that the whole reason why we went to war with Iran? Because the Middle East and shit, because Israel? And then let's not. And then hold on. This might get me cooked. This might get me wiped. This might get me wiped. I think Israel did 9/11. Hot take. Hot take. Actually, we all know. We all know this. It's like an open secret. It's not even really a secret anymore. We just kind of all know this. because you gotta understand, Israeli intelligence is probably one of the only intelligence that is not only smart enough but has the balls to pull some shit off like that. I couldn't think of literally any other country who would just pull some shit off like that. Any other fucking nation that pulls some shit off like that, but them. Y'all, hey, y'all seen them hijackers? They weren't Iranian. They weren't Al Qaeda or nothing like that. Those were fucking Israeli intelligence, bro. He said he almost lost his life for this country. Man, them shits was. Nah, bro. Them shits was fishy. Them shits was fishy. Look, I think, my opinion, I think Trump was trying to make himself a martyr. And I think he's still trying to make himself a martyr. So, because you got to understand, he doesn't have very much left to live, anyways. As is, he's dying as is. He doesn't have very long to live. A lot of people seem to forget about that. He's on his last leg. He might not even make it to 2028. My theory, and this is just a theory, I feel like he is trying to stage assassination attempts and eventually stage a successful assassination attempt. To get everybody who supports him already all fired up and amped up, and they're gonna blame it on one person. They're gonna blame it on this side, this group, this people, when it was manufactured. It seems like they do this all the time. Like the Tyler Robinson situation. They manufactured an entire story about him being a far left extremist and him having a trans girlfriend or whatnot, and him being into like dudes, and him being like, that shit was all fake. That shit was written with Chat GPT. Yeah. Like the nigga who killed Tyler Robinson, he was a Republican. Or the nigga who killed Charlie Kirk, Tyler Robinson, he was a Republican. The nigga who shot at fucknut, he was being bullied. I have no fucking reason why he would want to kill the president. But you gotta understand, all these people who do this shit, all these people who try to go assassinate people and all that shit, 90% of them have been what? Anything but the color black. anything but an African American. Or what's that? What's except for what's his name? Except for recently, called that. What's his fucking name? Colin Allen or some shit. What's his fucking name? The fucking the one that just shot that. The one that just tried to shoot that shit up last week or this, the recently, bro. I don't know where the fuck they was at, bro. This, bro. This is how much this nigga Trump has ruined the American like anything system. Cause I don't even care anymore. It's to the point where I don't even give a shit. It's like, bro, I don't want you to fucking be here anymore. I just don't give a shit, bro. Just when is the next election so we can just fucking get this guy out of here already, bro? Like, bro. Like, let's get it to the point where it's like, bro, just do what you fucking do. Just do what you're fucking doing and continue to do it so we can just get you the fuck out of here. So we could just right when you get too comfortable. We got to think strategic. Cause these fuckers, and it's bigger than left and right. You gotta understand this. It's bigger than left, right. It's bigger than black, white. It's bigger than fucking. It's bigger than red, white, and blue. Nobody gives a fuck about you. You will always be on your own. And the sooner you accept that, like you have to take care of yourself and others and your people, because nobody like we've been conditioned to think that these people would just give us everything, and it's made us fucking stagnant, and now we've led to this. When we honestly let this happen. We let people fucking come in, trap us with convenience, stagnate us with just shit. It's like, hey, you don't have to do this yourself anymore. You can have this guy do this for you, or you can have this machine do this for you. You can have this do this for you, that do that for you, that do that for you. And we're literally turning into the people from WALL-E. These people want to sell you convenience for an extra buck and then destroy the world in the process. And they don't care if you live or die. Gang. They like bro. Like bro. Like bro, it was literally a white woman who made the fucking birth control pill. And if you guys do your research on birth control and what that does, and if you guys have any like spouses or significant others, and they're on birth control, get them shits off immediately. Immediately. That shit is designed to kill women. I don't know why. I don't know why somebody would design something like that. And I'm pretty sure whoever she's already dead. Whoever made this shit up, I forgot her name. I'm pretty sure she's already dead because she was long. She was long old by the time she made it in the 70s. But it's like, y'all, if y'all really don't want to have babies, just wear condoms, bro. Play like honestly, play it real safe, bro. Play it safe, bro. Wear condoms. But I'm just letting y'all know, bro. All this shit in America that's here to poison us, it's been designed. It's been here by design, and it's been here for longer than like 80 to 100 years. Like, and we gotta remember, just know if these baby boomers parents were alive today to witness the shit that they caused, or like in the shape in the condition today to witness the shit that they caused, I feel like they would kill him. Oh, where's GG? He left, but
Supreme Court just gutted the Voting Rights Act of 1965, which was passed to guarantee.
what?
The Supreme Court just gutted the Voting Rights Act of 1965.
Y'all heard that, right?
Which was passed to guarantee equality in how we vote, and of course addressing the systemic
Oh, this fucking
and historic racial discrimination, especially across the South. And if I'm being honest, this is one of those moments where it just feels defeating, like a never-ending battle being black in America. It constantly feels like we're fighting battles anywhere, everywhere, at all times, just to exist. Whenever black people make political, social, or economic progress, white people try to stop it. That's what just happened when the Supreme Court, in a 6-3 decision, ruled against a black congressional district in Louisiana. We're fighting racism, we're fighting discrimination, even battling.
bro. They are trying. I know it's because they're mad about that fucking plantation. They're mad about that plantation.
Skin folk that ain't kinfolk, while trying to hold on to the rights that our ancestors fought for, that we've had for less than 100 years. There is something
Right. On top of that, you can't even give us less than 100 years of actual fucking freedom before y'all just want to take it from us again. Oh yeah, let's go back to another 500 fucking years of slavery. Why don't we? I hate this shit, bro. I hate this shit, bro. What the fuck is going on? Why are we moving backwards?
Happening right now to the black community. The black community is under attack right now at a level we haven't seen probably since the civil rights era. All the while, those same rights that our grandparents, great-grandparents fought, marched, were arrested, beaten, and bled for are stripped away.
As much work as it took to secure those rights, they recognized that there were some limitations there. And now here we are 60 years later where the undermining of those efforts are in full effect.
But I'm Jew. Welcome to the channel. Please like and share the video. Don't forget to sub. Now, let's get into it.
The Supreme Court has just released a major decision which could have a profound impact on the midterm elections. The justices issuing a ruling on a case out of Louisiana involving the Voting Rights Act, redistricting, and whether states must end any consideration of race when redrawing congressional maps. The decision potentially reducing the influence of minority voters and minority representation in Congress.
And Kira, this decision is 6-3, written by Justice Samuel Alito, and it's a significant decision and a setback for the landmark Voting Rights Act of 1965, which was passed to guarantee equality in how we vote, and of course addressing the systemic and historic racial discrimination, especially across the South.
Wow, look at these fucking pasty ass old fuckers who shit on their fucking selves. You niggas can't let go of the fucking past. And then you got fucking Uncle Tom over here. Yes, massa. I'll go along with what you says. Can't believe that shit, bro. Can't believe that shit, bro. What the fuck are we doing? Why are we moving backwards?
This decision came in a case out of Louisiana involving...
He said, yeah, we're gonna take away these Negroes' voting rights. We're gonna take away these Negroes' voting rights. They can't vote for shit. And then you got fucking, you got fucking Forrest Whitaker over here. Yes, massa. Yes, massa. I'll go along with what you says. And then you got this white hoe right here talking about something. As long as those blacks don't take my purse. That's fucking insane, bro. And the only people who went against this shit were women.
Court-ordered drawing addition of a second majority black district in that state because of the size of the state's population. And the Supreme Court today, in this decision, said that the court violated...
Imagine being so afraid of what you call the minority that you want to take away their fucking voting rights again after we just got them for not even how long. Imagine being so bitch made. So bitch made that motherfuckers think that what you call a quote unquote minority, right? Imagine being so bitch made that you want to take away everything from them. Why? They're the minority. Why the fuck do you why? What do you gain out of that, right? You're the majority though, right? You got everything though, right? Imagine being that fucking greedy. Niggas can't even vote anymore in Louisiana. Imagine being that fucking stingy. Jesus Christ.
The 14th Amendment by adding, the state rather violated the 14th Amendment by adding that district. They used race impermissibly, consciously, to add a second district to aid those voters. And they said that is simply not allowed under our Constitution. Justice Samuel Alito didn't.
I know this is a lot, especially if you don't keep up with politics and kind of know the intricacies of everything that's going on. They basically said that states using the Voting Rights Act to give black voters a voice and power is racist against white people. If you have a large...
What? Gang, with everything we know, right? You guys gotta understand. You fuckers gotta understand. There is no such thing as racism against white people. We didn't do shit to y'all, and we will continue not to do shit to y'all. There is no, that shit doesn't exist over here. We don't care. But when we don't want y'all in black folks' business, when we don't want y'all killing us, fucking beating us for no reason, incarcerating us for no reason, it's our fault. We the problem. We the problem. Over what? Over what 10% of niggas do? Over what 10% of niggas do? But y'all the most known for diddling kids. Like, my nigga, at least I'm just saying, bro. Like, y'all, this shit just got me pissed off. Cause all this shit, the way we are, you guys, this is y'all grandparents' fault, and y'all and their grandparents' fault, and their grandparents' fault, and their grandparents' fault. Y'all gotta accept the fact that we have only had even a tiny bit of rights, a little bit of rights, for less than 100 years. What the fuck are y'all so afraid of to where y'all got just want to take that away from us right away? We don't do shit to y'all. And y'all want to fucking blame us for what one? Y'all want to blame everybody for isolated cases. But then when we call out a pattern, and most of y'all shit, then we're the bad guy. Then you start using little microaggressions on and just trying to start calling us shit that has no effect on you. That realistically Like, your priorities fucked up. Your priorities fucked up. That's all I'm saying.
Black community that could realistically come together and elect a candidate, not just a black candidate, but any candidate that speaks to them, their needs, that they think will support policies that benefit them in their community. And instead, the state splits the community across multiple districts, so they're always outnumbered, meaning it doesn't matter who they vote for. If everybody else in their district votes for somebody else, their vote doesn't matter. Their voting power is basically gone. That's not complicated. That's just mad. And that was happening with the Supreme Court striking down Section 2 gun Voting Rights Act. Is them basically allowing states to use racism when districting, telling them as long as it's for a political reason that it's okay. So if you think about all these Southern Confederate states that never wanted black people to be free, that didn't want black people to have rights, that fought back through every stage of Reconstruction, and then ended up oppressing and suppressing black people after the Reconstruction era anyway.
The Reconstruction era was supposed to heal America's wounds after the Civil War, but it failed so badly that the racial and socioeconomic implications are still being wrestled with in America over 150 years later in the Reconstruction era.
It's like, and it's like, imagine being like that. Oh my God, bro! I swear, white people are like children. Sometimes, bro, white people are like children. You brought us over here, did all this shit to us, ate us, turned us into bags, forced us to procreate, raped us, killed us, beat us, whipped us, enslaved us for hundreds of years. But when the government wants to start imposing more lax laws on us and somebody's actually trying to help us and successfully helps us, it's a problem. When somebody was like, "Hey, maybe these people who you're disturbing, maybe they didn't do anything to deserve that." And that's why it all starts to click, because you fuckers can't accept the fact that eventually you are going to have to take accountability and accept the karma that comes with your actions. And for a very, 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 very long time, just know your ancestors cursed you. Your ancestors cursed you. And it's sad that we have to. It's sad that it has to be like that. But you will have to receive the boot for what your ancestors did. Because if your ancestors were here to receive the boot, we would already give it to them. But
after the war was arguably a failure. Instead of bringing everyone back together and promoting liberty and justice for all, things that would have been difficult to do due to the political climate and racial tensions, the Reconstruction era ended with social divides, economic imbalances, and racism so ingrained in the system that hate groups determined who could vote in some towns.
The civil rights movement of the 1960s was a movement struggling for rights which black people in America had during the Reconstruction era, when the federal government was basically steering the southern states toward doing right for free black people, but lost following the Compromise of 1877, which again was when the federal government just tapped out and gave everything over to the southern states to run how they wanted, which led to Jim Crow, which led to voter suppression, which led to black people being killed, strung up, hung for trying to get the rights that we are now losing today. The Supreme Court ruling is a reminder of the fact that rights are not permanent. They can be reversed. America, and the Supreme Court in particular, has a history of dismantling laws and policies designed to protect black people. This is why we have to guard the gains made by our ancestors. That's what we're back to now, where black people will basically have taxation without representation.
Go as far as saying race can never be used in drawing these maps. That's something the court has affirmed before to comply with the Voting Rights Act, but he put a significant new limit on how courts can order states to draw their maps to be more equitable. He said that Section 2 imposes liability only when evidence supports a strong inference that the state intentionally drew its map to discriminate. So a setback for minority voters in Louisiana, and now, Kira, the impact of this decision is going to start to ripple across the country.
They have given states the right to just say, we did a new map for politics, not for race, even though it's all about voter suppression of specific races. White people rolling back civil rights, but calling us divisive for talking about racism. I'll never be gaslit into not talking about racism or discrimination or slavery, civil rights, because we know racism is alive and well, and it's more overt now than it has been in the last 60, 70 years. So they're not even hiding it anymore. They're back to the Jim Crow era of passing laws that enforce racism and discrimination. The Voting Rights Act was written to correct racial gerrymandering, the act of forcing black voters into white conservative districts. Southern states couldn't be trusted to ensure black representation. Look at these maps. It's insane. If you don't know anything about anything, just look at the blue versus the red. That's representation that black people as a whole do not have anymore.
There is something so insidious happening right now to the black community.
Right. Once again, look at this. Look at this. We already had little representation, and that's what you want to do. Are you like, holy fuck? You guys are that? Are you guys scared of something?
Look at the blue versus the red. That's representation that
Are you
black
scared
people
of
as a
something?
whole do not have anymore.
There is something so insidious happening right now to the black community, and most white people literally have no idea it's even happening. The black community is under attack right now at a level we haven't seen probably since the Civil Rights era. You know, with the Supreme Court gutting the Voting Rights Act earlier today, you've got the purge of black federal workers, attacks on nonprofit funding with the whole DEI boogeyman, and it's self-proclaimed white Christians leading the charge against them on all of these fronts.
Outrageous. What the Supreme Court just did is outrageous. Chief Justice John Roberts finally got what he's wanted for 40 years, the complete dismantling of the 1965 Voting Rights Act. The court has picked away at voter protections for years, but with the decision they made this week, those protections are all but gone. But this decision could end up eliminating up to 19 Democrat districts. 19 majority-minority districts, and that would significantly reduce minority representation in Congress, especially in the South.
I'm starting to think that maybe the...
And you know what? And you know what? And you know what? And you know what? These white people who got all this outrage, who got all this who mad about it, y'all ain't gonna do shit. Y'all aren't gonna do shit about it. Get mad all you want. Be outraged all you want. You're not gonna do shit about it at the end of the day. It's only gonna be us trying to pick it up. Maybe like one or two white people. But y'all don't give a fuck. And it sucks seeing day after day pretending like y'all give a fuck and then y'all don't do shit when y'all have the power to do something.
The Supreme Court is racist. Yeah, maybe. Even if you're a black Republican or
You
conservative,
have to
there's no way you
scream
should
and
be okay
scream
with
and
this
scream
decision
and
by the Supreme
scream and
Court because
scream.
it takes away power of the black vote. They really want us to have no representation in government. Facts, that's what MAGA was always about, and they're putting it into effect. So the conservative justices think that having a black majority district is racial gerrymander, but diluting black people's vote isn't racial gerrymander. The John Roberts court will be seen as one that is corrupt, that turned the president into a king with their rulings. The only way any of this is stopped or reversed is if MAGA and these conservatives are completely out of power, and Democrats take back the House to put brakes on all of this.
Let me be very clear about one thing. We are not going to let the extremists successfully rig the midterm elections. We will not allow them to artificially hold power as a result of a racial gerrymander, a partisan gerrymander, or DeSantis dummymander. Doesn't matter what it is. We're not going to let them prevail. And we're not just talking about that. We faced this same very question about a year ago when Donald Trump and Republicans launched this scheme to gerrymander congressional maps all across the country and snatch away, according to what people objectively said, it's going to be 10, 12, or 15 seats with folks claiming that Democrats could do nothing about it. But we stand here today having fought back all over the place, in Texas, in California, in Utah, in Ohio, in New Hampshire, in Nebraska, in Missouri, in Indiana, and most recently in Virginia. And Democrats haven't launched the gerrymandering battle. We're winning it. And everybody understands that, regardless of what they do in Florida. Well, we'll continue to push back.
If voting don't matter, then explain to me why they are fighting like hell for black people to not be able to do so.
Right. Right.
Consent matters. It
Right. My thing is right. If there's only a small number of us, why do you care so much if we have rights or not? Just give us fucking rights, bro. Why do you care so much? Why do you want to fight so much just to punch low?
Anybody not using their vote is dumb. Anybody refusing to vote is dumb. Anybody voting third party with elections this important is dumb.
Whenever black people make political, social, or economic progress, white people try to stop it. That's what just happened when the Supreme Court, in a 6-3 decision, ruled against a black congressional district in Louisiana. The NAACP called it a devastating blow, and Supreme Court Justice Elena Kagan warned that our representation is about to sharply decline. How does she know? Because it's happened before. Louisiana's population is 1/3 black, and black people hold 2 of the 6 seats in Congress. But today's decision will likely eliminate a black congressional district and open the floodgates for other former Confederate states to do the same. We've been here before. Historian Carol Anderson calls it white rage. In 1877, there were 8 black members of Congress. By 1901, there were none. Even in the 1960s, there were no black members of Congress from the South. When Lyndon Johnson signed the Voting Rights Act in 1965, white Southerners fled the Democratic Party and became Republicans. And since then, no Democratic candidate for president has ever won the white vote. It happened again with Barack Obama. The majority of white voters voted against him both times. 1 year after he was reelected, the Supreme Court gutted the Voting Rights Act. That same day, officials here in Texas announced the nation's strictest voting ID law. And since then, states have passed hundreds of new restrictions. This is the endgame of a 6-decade-long campaign to destroy black voting power. They don't want us to vote. They don't want us in Congress, and they damn sure don't want another black president.
They fear our vote more than anything else. The Supreme Court has been chipping away at our elections for years. It is clearly carrying out Donald Trump's will with this decision. New York has always led the fight for voting rights and will lead again. I'm working with the legislature to change New York's redistricting process so we can fight back against Washington's attempt to rig our democracy. As soon as this decision passed, Florida already had a new redistrict map ready to go. While I was editing this video, news broke that Louisiana declared a state of emergency to cancel their current elections that are already underway. People have already started voting, and they're canceling the election to redraw the racist map. This should scare everybody because it's basically a test run for what Donald Trump.
So they're basically saying, hey, you can try to fucking, we don't care.
To doing the midterms if things weren't going his way. Declare a state of emergency and cancel elections. It's what dictators do.
Yeah, just within the last hour or so.
Wow. This guy's gonna get this guy.
This should scare everybody because it's basically a test run for what
this guy's gonna,
Donald Trump
this guy will go to prison.
Would be able to do in the
No,
midterms of things.
this guy will be going to prison.
Declare a state of emergency and cancel elections. It's what dictators do.
Yeah, just within the last hour or so.
This guy will be going to prison.
Issued a state of emergency proclamation. Suspension of closed party primary elections for the offices of representatives of the United States Congress. This is a Republican governor declaring a state of emergency to stop elections that are ongoing. You are correct that early voting will begin on Saturday, but military and overseas ballots, those already went out. The voting has started, and Republicans are willing to halt the voting through unilateral action of governors because they don't like the rules under which those elections will be conducted. And if you think this is going to end with redistricting, if you think this is just in Louisiana, you are not paying attention to what Donald Trump and the Republicans are getting us ready for come this fall.
So the only move that Democratic states or northern states have is to redistrict where they can as well to try to offset some of the losses that are going to happen because of this decision.
Should New York respond in kind by doing its own redistricting once the amendment, if the